Well, now that the cat is out of the bag, our own Mark Van Sickle has been out this week. We started off the week saying he was filming what was being dubbed an unnamed television show here in the Kansas City area. But since everybody in media now has the information and Apple confirmed it, Ted Lasso is here filming season 4, and Mark has been working his tail off this week. Mark, good morning. How you holding up today, pal?
Oh, man, it's midweek. I'm getting tired, but you know what? I'm in it to win it here. So I guess, yes, KC Untitled series still happening in Kansas City. I will say that. And I'm at an undisclosed location in the KC metro area today. I cannot let you know where that is, and I could be whisked away at any moment. 3 of the 4 days that we've been filming this week, they've actually had us park somewhere, and then they shuttle us where we're actually doing the filming of this Untitled KC show. So I don't know exactly where I'm going next, but I'm here and I'm ready to go.
Is that really necessary, Mark? I mean, that feels like overkill. I mean, yesterday you were convinced that the local news was going to be all over you guys all day trying to figure out where you were, and then you admitted later in the day that no media showed up to where you were, and no one really cared where you were. And I don't mean that negatively. I'm just saying it seems like they're maybe overdoing it when it comes to treating this shoot like you're part of the freaking Pentagon.
Yeah, yesterday at the location we were at, it was a pretty private location, I guess you could say. But there were some media members there, but they were taking part in, I guess, what we were doing for the shooting. So that's all I can say about that at this point. But it was a fun day, long day, but it was a fun day.
You sound tired. You sound worn down. I'm not going to lie. I've really usually you got a pep in your step, and you've backed off that pep just a hair. How's the family hanging in there with you working these 12 to 15-hour daily shifts to film this TV show?
You know what? They're hanging in there. My wife actually ended up taking a couple days off work because she was a little bit nervous about leaving the girls. We had Brielle all prepped. We were getting her ready to go all summer for whenever she'd need to babysit for us. And I still think Brielle's ready to go. I'm 100% on her babysitting the 2 younger ones. She'll be 13 here in just a couple of months. But I understand the wife, being the motherly lady that she is, wanting to keep the kids as safe as possible for as long as possible. So, but the family is holding up. They, they've been going bowling, swimming, doing all the fun activities that I wish I could be enjoying in. But you know what? Dad's got to pay the bills.
Well, seriously, you better do something nice for that wife of yours when you get this big fat check from this TV show and Apple and everything else, because, man, they have paid a major price this week for this little rendezvous that you've been on, Mark. So you got a couple of days left, and when did you find out last night where you needed to be this morning?
That's right. I was going to let you guys know that about 11:30 last night I found out where I was supposed to be going this morning, and my wife's interested in that too, so she wasn't falling asleep till I found out. So yeah, it's been an exciting experience. I would say it's a little bit chaotic, I guess is the right word to use, but I still think I would do it all over again if I had the chance. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Now, I will say this: there was a couple of the girls I'm working with. They're like, what if they ask us to go to London? I'm like, guys, if they ask us to go to London, I'm out. I'm sorry. I've got a family. I've got a job. I can't go to London. But you guys have a great time.
Well, Mark, with all due respect, you would be out, and honestly, at some point, we'd have to put our foot down here at KCMO and say, we need you to actually do your job. So
Exactly.
we'd probably pull the plug on that as well, my man. You would have an easy out. You could just blame it on me. You could blame it on Cumulus. You could blame it on us before you would have to basically take the blame yourself. I'm just letting you know that the option exists for you. Do you agree, John, with that?
Well, he's got an in when ITV came here. What was that, 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Came into the studio from the UK, shooting that.
That's a good point. I forgot about those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm friends with one of them on Twitter.
Yeah.
They were here to talk about Travis and Taylor. That's what they were here for. We had the British TV channel come into our
ITV,
KCMO Talk Radio studios.
Right.
That's what happened there. So now, Mark, when you look at what's going on today and tomorrow on what you've got left here, have they given you any idea as to what these next 2 days are going to look like in terms of timing? I mean, are you going to be out there for another 12 to 15 hours today?
It all just depends on how the scenes are going, how the lighting's looking. Yesterday, they had to wait till a certain time of the day to get the right lighting for the shot that they needed. So, it's just really dependent on the crew. And like I said, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to try to back out of it, but I don't have any timing. Long story, I don't have timing. It's chaotic. It's random. And I'm just there, and they say, hey, go stand at this point with the X, and then I go stand there.
Okay. Have you met the big stars of the show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every time I switch my spot to go stand on the X, we always cross paths. Everybody's very friendly. The British folks, the people that I'm working with are very, very friendly. The accents are just incredible.
Okay, they're incredible. And the major stars, are they wholesome? Are they humble? Or are they big egos and basically treat you like the little people?
No egos, very friendly people. They're giving us handshakes every morning saying good morning. At the end of the day, they're saying, hope you guys have a good night and everything. So it's almost like they feel right at home here in the Midwest. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe because one of them might be from the area, right? That's entirely possible.
Possibly. Who knows? Who knows here in the Untitled series?
Untitled series. Mark Van Sickle is here, our producer extraordinaire, who is right now a stand-in for, I guess, what he will call an unnamed television show, but the whole world knows that Ted Lasso is filming here. Mark's been a stand-in all week long. So, Mark, I know you say you do it all over again. But be honest, what has been the worst part of this process over the last 3-4 days?
Man, I guess the worst part is just sitting and waiting around, which doesn't seem too bad. But we just aren't sure when we're going to go next. So it's kind of like always sitting on the edge of your seat. When do you need to be up? You got to be ready to go right when they call on the second team. So it's just kind of a waiting game for a little while. Yesterday was nice. We actually were only outside for a very brief, short period of time, which it was really hot yesterday. So was very thankful for air conditioning, and hopefully today will be the same. I'm not 100% sure if we'll be inside or outside, so we'll see what happens.
Do they have a nice trailer, like air-conditioned, fancy trailer that you hang out in, or do they just say basically go to your car and listen to the radio and sit on your phone all day?
They have what they call a holding room. So the place we were at yesterday was actually in a suite, undisclosed location, but it was in a suite wherever we were at. So there was air conditioning, there was food, there was drinks. So it was very, very nice yesterday. I will say that much. I'll reveal more when I can.
A holding room. I mean, that sounds like an ICE detention center or something like that, the holding room, but I'm glad it's higher quality. All right, then last thing there, Mark, for you. As you go into your, I guess this would be day 4 of this shoot, of this stand-in role, do you wish you were an extra, or is a stand-in a better role?
I think the stand-in is the better role. You get paid a little bit more, and you get to be around the actors a lot more. So the background, the extra people are just kind of there walking around a little bit further from the action. So I definitely think stand-in role, if you want to be around the big stars and you want to be in the action, stand-in role is the way to go.
All right. Little advice there for those looking to make it big in Hollywood. Well, Mark, we will wish you well today. We'll hope that you have a good one there on set. John, you got anything for Mark as he parts for another day of shooting there?
Well, I know they're keeping you sequestered like you're on jury duty there, but, if you watch the 10 o'clock news, you don't have to wait for that 11:30 email. They'll tell you where you're going to be.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. I did hear the general location of where we were going to be. I didn't have an address, though. That was the only thing. So I could have, I guess, driven there. I didn't know what time to be there, though. That was the only thing.
If I were a young entrepreneur on that block, I would open up a $10 lemonade stand today, I think.
That is a great idea.
All right. Well, Mark, keep hustling, buddy. We'll see you back here in a couple of days, and keep up the great work.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right, Mark Van Sickle. He is standing in this week for Ted Lasso. He can't say it, but we can. The whole world knows what's going on by now in this town. And he's got another long day of filming. He just sounded tired to me. And Mark usually, even if he's up till 1 a.m. watching some sports game, he never sounds tired. He sounds tired to me right now. I think this
it's
week
that
is
edge of the seat thing where you're supposed to be ready to go at a moment's notice, and you should be paying attention at all times.
Yeah, I think it's wearing on him a little bit.
bit.
But, he's going to make it. He's going to make it.